That was college, right?
So, Mike, let's talk about that.
Make sure your head's in there.
Michael's Pony interview.
All right. So Joshua Silverman from Constantly Calibrating here with the guys from Pony. We have Mike, Jordan, TJ, and off the side we have John and Josh over there. And we have everyone here in our lovely little hotel room. We are talking about primarily We Are Legion.
Yes.
But, so, okay, first off, let's talk RTX. How has the event been for you guys so far?
The best event we've ever had ever.
Yes.
Ever?
Yes, ever.
So
Hands down.
why do you say that specifically?
My wedding, my divorce, my...
Better than all those things put together. I guess with an RTS game, which is what We Are Legion is, it's kind of hard to show at a convention.
Sure.
So we were kind of expecting it not to be that popular and just have a lot of Cloudberry stuff. But it turns out that John is managing the We Are Legion line like a pro.
Apparently, I'm a god at getting people to play our
And
RTS.
we've had our first lines waiting for... in order to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
So we were doing 4 computers at a time.
It was like, what,
People
like
were
an hour
waiting.
wait kind of thing?
It got pretty extreme,
Yeah, it's
We're-
awesome.
Yeah.
You're just getting people like getting that turnover. You're just getting the people to
awesome.
play.
People
and
are
then
loving it.
We had a
more
queue
people in.
system. We had like 5 games deep at some point or something crazy. And
Yeah, there was this one moment where somebody walked up and they're like, hey, can I play? I'm like, well, we're booked 3 rounds deep, so it's going to be like 45 minutes or an hour. And he's just like, okay. What?
Yeah.
Like,
what? No, man, it's okay. Say no. Like,
Yeah, so it was unexpected to do this well, so we're pretty psyched.
and also, I mean, RTX is just a lot of fun. Like the people here are so friendly, and it's just got a more chill vibe. Yeah, I know. You guy right there.
I think we've discussed this last year as well, but I think, and we've also discussed this off camera, but the energy of RTX is always a good one, and that, I think, for any game developer showing off their game, a good energy is great, because at that point, the people are just into it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It
It's crazy.
heightens their own experience.
I mean, some other conventions, and I won't say names, but like you have your booth up, and there's a lot of people that aren't necessarily into indie games that are kind of walking by and just like, and they just keep going, But here, I feel loved. It's nice.
The indies definitely get the love at RTX. So it's always a very
definitely.
nice thing.
Definitely. And it's not just only the guests and the visitors. It's the whole event management. Like the Guardians are. I couldn't believe they were volunteers. I thought they're like the highest paid security ever.
I said
But
it last year. I say
amazing.
it this year. The Guardians are the best volunteers of all conventions I've ever had to deal with. They are. I don't know what is up with that. Like what training they get, but they are ridiculous.
They are. They're awesome. They come to like every. Sorry, we were
Having a moment over
there.
there. it's the hotel vibe.
It's the hotel vibe.
It's what's giving
The
off.
beds over there and everything.
This is normally what happens when I'm in a hotel room, so just kind of...
You get that going. So, okay, we talked about RTX a little bit. Let's talk We Are Legion. Describe the game. You guys did a live stream with us. We talked about it on that, but just in case you haven't watched the live stream or something like that, talk We Are Legion. Tell us about it.
Yeah, go for it, TJ.
All right, so We Are Legion, basically, every Pony game, we start off with something that we hated from our childhood. Cloudberry Kingdom, we finished Mario. We hated there were no more levels. We decided, infinite levels. We need this, right? So, we played a lot of Age of Empires, Warcraft, things like that when we were younger. And unit caps, I mean, come on, really? That's ridiculous.
200 dudes is not an army.
Even less.
Yeah,
Warcraft, original Warcraft, you can select 4 dudes at once, and I was just like, this is...
Although at the time that was amazing.
Yeah, I was like, this is awesome, but it sucks.
Yeah. So We Are Legion, we're like, hey, why's there got to be a cap, right? And then we found out, oh yeah, because tech, right? Okay, so
Computers,
so then,
resources.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hardware is hard.
So then Jordan worked his crazy programmer magic, and we found a way for actual. We got the infinite levels of Cloudberry. We got the infinite units.
Almost
Almost
infinite.
We Are Legion.
Yeah.
First RTS game with no unit cap.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, so it's almost infinite. Essentially, you probably are not going to reach the point that...
Right. I mean, you get it to the point where there's almost a unit on every spot on the map.
Sure.
So there's just... That's the cap, is just how big is the map. And we keep making bigger and bigger maps, and it just keeps working.
So what's been the max you've seen hit either...
So, shipping with the game, we got a map that's gotten over 1 million. And
Right.
in development right now, we've got some maps that are like 16, 32 million units. Yeah.
Right.
So what have you seen with people on the floor, like with the amount of units they've
Yeah,
got?
I mean, we had this awesome trailer that I made Jordan make. And it was awesome. He made it in like an hour or something.
I'm now already headbanging gently.
Yeah, and now we're all like just to the music.
you're talking about like in game, we have like a 4-player deathmatch going on at RTX.
Yeah.
We've gotten people up to over 100,000 units
Yeah.
within like 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
You start off with one unit and just
in game.
In game.
I was just going to go to people's expressions when they realize how
that
many
too.
units.
Well,
Like-
you were talking about that you wish you'd actually set up a cam for like every single time you tell someone about it.
Yeah,
because,
when they see it zoom out and there's like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of units, their jaw just drops, and it's like, yeah, that's why we made the game.
my way of thinking of it is it's kind of like the Spore experience where it was like zooming out, except your game's not disappointing when you actually play it.
Thank you. Wow, yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Put it on the box now.
Their reactions, what it really is like it's a dream come true that they had forgotten. Like they forgot that dream. Like we've been trained so long in RTS. Is like
everyone ever that's played an RTS,
Unicap
you
is
get the Unicap,
assumed.
and you're just like, why? This is yeah.
They all got to kill some guys so I can make
But
more
people are
units.
just used to it now. Like they don't even. There's like, oh yeah, I'm a cap now. But like these
It's
people
like being born into slavery. You never question.
and then suddenly no unicap, freedom.
Yeah.
It's like a new age of enlightenment. It's just that thing you just once it's said, it's like it's so obvious. Why was this never a thing?
Right.
Yeah.
What? And then it's there.
Turns out it was hard.
Well, I can't.
But yeah. Why wasn't this a thing? Yeah.
So was this a case of where like the idea came up and then you're like, okay, so how do I do this?
Right.
And then you sat down and do it. You're like, fucking ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
we've actually given up on game development ideas, and we just wait for Jordan to get sick of something and try something new.
I mean, that's definitely a new way of.
Yeah, and actually, the first prototype happened when we were making Cloudberry, and Jordan made some kind of sand thing, like red and blue sand or something.
It was
just like,
the original inspiration was Sands of Hell. If you guys have ever heard of that.
Hell of sand falling. Yeah.
And, was it Hell of Sand or Sand of Hell?
Hell of sand falling.
Yeah, or falling sand. There's a bunch
Yeah.
of different ones
Okay.
that were on the web.
But that was sort of the inspiration. I kind of saw this and was like, there's a lot going on here. I mean, not millions of things, but there's quite a bit. And it's like, I think we could take I don't know, something like this and
each one and give them an AI.
yeah, right, with pathfinding and attacking dynamics and all that.
And then he
Yeah.
did it. Yeah.
But it was the same with Cloudberry, right? Like we sat down, like 5 months or something, and just worked on the core technology. And,
Sure.
which is really sort of scary because as you're working on it, you don't know if the game's fun. With this, it was almost like a year before we had a playable demo because there's just so much.
There's so much under the hood.
Straight up
Yeah.
tech.
I feel like the
Yeah.
first playable demo was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
I
Something
mean, you had
thereabouts.
it running like an image thing for a while, but
Yeah,
that wasn't
it's
playable.
like a
It's like a
screensaver.
cool screensaver.
Yeah, okay.
So, fun story. I don't know if you guys know, but putting a battery in a camera that's not like a good battery, not a great idea. So we're on a different camera now. Thumbs up. All right, let's re-ask that question. See what happens. Thumbs up. Go,
he was
Zangief.
down, he was up, so I wanted to be in the middle. 'Cause I'm always in the middle.
Well, I mean,
you want to
so
hop over? I mean,
let's ask that question again. So let's talk features you want to add to the game. So what do we want to add to We Are Legion as time goes on?
we got a lot planned. Got a huge file of different ideas, and fans have been giving us a lot of feedback. We got different game modes we want to do, different reskinning the game, different maps. Obviously, we're going to come out with the map editor, allow people to upload their own skins to kind of just go crazy with the customization.
We've talked about lava, like environmental hazards.
Yeah.
Volcanoes, earthquakes, things like that.
Yeah, we want to be careful though, because one of the aspects of the game is we want to keep it simple.
Yeah. We don't want it to be like other RTS games. We don't want to be a micromanager. It's about overall strategy. 10,000 units that way.
Yeah, controlling your resources and who are you flanking.
Yeah.
It's not really about like tech trees and 100 different unit types and rock, paper, scissors and armor classes and all that stuff.
I mean, in my experience, it's about building a massive legion up, moving it to attack your enemies, and then having them just, drop terracotta armies into your zone and just kill your dragon lord and screw you over.
That's part of what the game's about.
It's frustratingly enjoyable kind of experience. It's awesome. But you also, for new game mode, essentially, you could actually then make the complicated mode kind of thing to throw it out there for people. It's just like, and it just gives you a middle finger as soon as you start. This is not that fucking game.
Right. We do have some we have some complicated maps. It's not about units, but it's like
the maps are certainly
like you start off with 100 different barracks and you're intertwined with 3 other players, and it's really about like very quickly figuring out what kind of territory you can control and where you should just give up and like no like
Right. What can I control, and what will lead to other things? And if in watching everyone else. You got to watch the other 3 players because if TJ is going down the map over here to attack Jordan, I might go around to attack TJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's the lesson essentially of We Are Legion is. It's essentially learning the tactics of the game, but,
It's strategy,
you pick your battles. Because in a
battles.
lot of RTSs, I feel like you get to that certain point when you have your Legion in the RTS and you rush.
or you have
everyone.
your handful of dudes.
Yeah, or that's something like that, but their version of a Legion
Right.
kind of thing. The 12 or 14 guys, the orcs you're sending in, but you then kind of just steamroll things. And this you build up. My case again. I had 80 plus barracks. I had I don't even know how many, over 100,000 guys, and I lost just like that because I was so focused on the attack that I didn't think about the defense.
Exactly. That's it.
Yep.
And then you could be like TJ and just have the little
20
crew.
guys.
Take over the world with 20 men. Yep.
Which that was a
Special ops.
the little special spec ops team, which was just a fascinatingly obnoxious thing, and I wasn't even the one being attacked
I
by
was
it.
having so much fun.
So frustrating.
Really, you should go watch our stream. Though I think actually I did that in our highlight reel. That was like at 3600 speed. So go watch it on Twitch.
3600 speed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't even see my special ops doing their thing.
3600% speed.
It was a 2-hour game.
That game was
so hungry.
It was an hour and 10-minute game, 3600% speed, still a minute 50 seconds. Like that was, and it's totally it's a fascinating color play, like the trippiest thing ever. Watching that at full speed.
Yep. Speaking of game modes, we're thinking of having like a hyperlapse game mode where.
Oh, in a spectator mode.
And well, yeah, definitely.
That's huge.
For them esports.
Yeah.
What? Was there anything else? I'm sorry, I'm too white for that. But is there anything about anything else about We Are Legion you would like to discuss, bring up?
I think maybe just maybe we really like arcade games and we really like RTS games. So this is the child of that.
Yeah. Like if you're that player that has always kind of like not played RTSs, like StarCraft was just like too complicated, and the communities can be a little bit like intense sometimes. Like they're awesome, I'm part of them, but like intense. I think that's kind of scared away some people sometimes, and we really wanted to have an RTS that was just friendly. Like here even at RTX, people sit down and within 30 seconds they get it.
They get it.
They're in it and they're having fun, right? And it's really about just it's a game. It's not like it's not an esport.
You don't need your lengthy tutorials or stuff. You just hop in the game. Maybe you get squashed in that first match, but you'll learn at the very least from that experience. And then the second match, you're kicking ass.
Yeah, there's really just 7 buttons. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, B, G, and J.
And then lots of clicking.
Yeah,
Lots of clicking.
very simple.
It's that arcadey feel kind of thing. It's just it just gets you in, gets you going.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep, exactly.
So okay, we talked We Are Legion. Is there anything else post We Are Legion? You guys are thinking a little bit ahead. Like, is there going to be a Cloudberry Kingdom 2 or something like that at some point?
Maybe.
We have so many ideas.
Yeah.
Always. I mean,
The list is
the answer is yes.
something is happening, but
You're always planning something. You always have something there. It's
Scheming.
just the schemes are there. The plans.
One example is we had a month or 2 of game planning where we had all these meetings and design
it
docs.
was exhausting, right? We had people present. Someone from Pony presented like 2 different ideas every day or something crazy.
Yeah. Tons of stuff, and then at the end we just looked at it like, no, none of these games.
It was like
are
100
all
ideas,
garbage.
scrapped them all. But yeah, if anybody out there has something they're incredibly frustrated about from their childhood,
Send it.
Game wise,
Their specialty. Game wise.
video games.
I mean, yeah, not like wetting the bed. but,
Although
like,
if it's a good story, send it over. But
yeah, I can't make a game.
I might
about
laugh at you.
bed wetting.
Mike, you will laugh at that. Just let's not sugarcoat that.
Yeah.
I will laugh, but I won't. I might not tell anyone about it.
Yeah, we're not gonna rub it in your face.
Okay, let's just drop the May, right?
Just everyone here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Look what you did.
okay, so where can people find We Are Legion if they want to go pick it up? Where can they find that?
Just came out on Steam yesterday.
Okay.
Humble Store, our website, pony.com.
Yeah, PC right now and Mac.
I was hoping to have it for launch. Give me like a week or 2.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
So Mac very soon.
Yep.
And-
Mac very soon.
Yep.
very soon. So I thank you guys for joining for this lovely little private chat.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
All
thank
right,
you.
great.
Good.
All right.
All right.
Pleasure chatting. Good talk. Good talk.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Group hug? Yep. Yeah.
All right, Josh Sullivan for Constantly Calibrating, signing off.